Happy sunrise, everybody. Happy Thursday. I didn't quite get an amazing download today, so I have a feeling of comfort, of relaxation um, that I'm going to be in today. It has been an amazing week thus far, so I can understand how we started on this high. We hit Tuesday, we hit Wednesday, that was full of great energy yesterday and full of like honesty and clarity and direction and guidance. I mean, name anything yesterday. If you were in tune, you touched on just about everything. Um, and so I really don't have much, but I can't go without at least saying to you guys, you're needed. Um, I think that that is the most important message that I can put out in the universe, to let people know that they are ultimately a great ball of energy that we need and we love. And you are loved no matter what someone says, does, thinks. You are loved. You're loved by people that don't even know you yet. Like you have so much potential that you don't even know about yet. So don't be in the slumps. Take I'm always advocating for like self care because I think that that is the way for people to actually really get to know who you are, know yourself. Um, when you find out the things that, um, when you find out the things that make you happy, that doesn't mean that it takes away the happiness of other things or people, what people mean in your life. But when you can be the quietest, like in a room by yourself, quiet, unbothered, at peace, and really dive into whatever those thoughts are and kind of backtrack them to root. Um, I think that's the most amazing place that you can be in. And that's why I will always advocate for that because you really get to know who you are. And in a time like this right now, where we have political, I won't even say differences, I'll say ignorance. It's a lot of ignorance around us. It's easy to be distracted. Um, it's easy to have moments of depression, self doubt, um, all of these negative things. I also have had like people around me that's like they're negative and I'm picking up on it, but I'm not taking it because I don't want to be there. It's just like, okay, I get that you want to vent to me, so yes, you can vent to me. As an empath, I get that all the time. But I've also learned a superpower where that's not mine to carry. Like, yes, you can tell me what your vices are. You can tell me what you think, what is getting underneath your skin. But ultimately, you have to carry that. Um, and you have to deal with it. That's not mine. And I think that everybody, once you get to that point, it's just like the saying, ignorance is bliss. I'm not ignorant, and you're not ignorant, of course, but it is the fact that, it's the fact that you have every right and every opportunity to actually change your reality. And I'm sorry for that mishap. My sister was calling me, so I was trying to let her know I was doing a video. But you have every right to choose. That goes back to the boundaries. Now I have boundaries set in place to where it doesn't affect me. It does not affect me. I don't care who you are, mother, sister, friend, cousin. My choosing and knowing who I am is not affected. And if that's where you want to be, that's fine. But that doesn't mean that everyone has to be there. And so I think that the more time you spend with yourself, the more time you really realize what makes you who you are, what values you have, what intellect you want to inquire and have for yourself. You know, don't read things and think, oh, well, that's just the way it is. No, research. You have a brain. You can go further than just reading the book. I will say you're probably already in the 60 plus percentile because nobody really reads anymore. But just having that thirst for knowledge, having that thirst for knowing, having that thirst for wisdom. Wisdom is everything. You know, once you acquire that, it is easy to step into places and just be you. And I kind of think that's where this week is going. This week is like, I need to award you. Universe is like, I want to award you, but I want to award you because you have accomplished those things. I'm not measuring your accomplishments and your accolades by other people. I'm measuring that by you. If you don't know, like, I'm measuring that by you. I'm not measuring that by what you did for such and such because I already know that that's in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already know that you're a great person. I already know that you would give your last to help somebody. I already know that you would show up as far as participation in events around the community, and that you're willing to put in the work, to serve people. I know that that is who you are at core. But how do you protect your core? How do you show up in ways when it's not seen? You know, where do your values and morals stand when those things happen? When it's quiet, when you're in a dark room, when you're in a dark place mentally. How do you show up? How do you get to the bottom of whatever you're going through? And then how do you get over it? And I feel like the universe is just waiting and has been waiting. And this week it is, because the week is not over, but this week is just confirmation of you being still, walking through that door, knowing who you are, listening to your intuitions, watching your surroundings, being aware of the opportunities that you have. And I think that's where we're going with this. We have a full moon tomorrow, I think in Scorpio. And so it is it's this energy balling up to these big events that we're having. We'll have two full moons in May, and sorry, and I think that is just something that, as we meet these milestones, are we putting ourselves in these positions to where we're winning? And then our actions will show other people how to get where we're going, if they want to. But it's not your place to pull them. They have to have that for themselves. But I'm sorry. Um, Again, today is just mostly about relax. Don't overthink anything at all. Let's just go with the flow. Let's just go with the flow. Let's not overthink. Let's not get too much into the emotional part that we see, because our eyes only see what we want them to see, basically. So, if it's something that is not rubbing you the right way, go to spirit. Go and ask for counsel. Go and get a deeper, better understanding before you just spaz off. I would do that. But I would also this week come very, very relaxed. Be authentic, be you, be honest, truthful, because that's the only way the truth is going to come back to you. And outside of that, enjoy your day. So just want you to know you're needed, you're loved, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.